Hey, hey, this is Andrew again, and just want to talk to you a little bit about the stock market. And this may seem like an insult, but the way things are these days, it's like putting your money on a roulette wheel, but it takes a while to spin, and it's kind of a gamble. There are some companies that'll be around for a while, but, our economy's kind of going in the bucket. That's a fact of life. That's no laughing matter whatsoever. Some of it is because of our own inequities, and then some of it's just a fact of life. Throughout life, there's going to be times of famine, there's going to be droughts. That's part of life. Alright, they say there's global warming. I don't deny that our actions play into that. I don't think it's all pollution that does that, though. I think some of that's our actions, our apathy, and all kinds of things like that. When you could have helped Mama Sue next door or whatever, because her grass hadn't been cut in a while. No, you just didn't even care. And I try to help people out from time to time, and some people don't like me very much, but I keep to myself, and I prefer it that way. You gotta mess around other people's business, you get in a lot of trouble. But anyway, I just wanted to say, if you were to invest, be pretty smart to invest in things that'll be around a while. Food and things like that. Of course, drought, famine happens. In the Bible, it talks about how towards the end of time, there's going to be a great famine, a very bad drought and things. But, we don't know when that's going to happen. A lot of people say 2012 is the end of the world. I don't think so. I don't think so. The Mayan calendar was made by a lot of people who are really off their rocker. They sacrifice children and all kinds of weird stuff, things that you just don't even want to go there. But, I looked at the Farmer's Almanac a while back, and temperatures are about the same as they were in 1950. That's a cold hard fact. But that isn't to say that mercury that gets in our water doesn't hurt us and make our children have autism and things like that. That's a fact of life too. But, there's only so much we can do to help the environment. People are going to do what people are going to do no matter what. But, that's part of life, and the government's real crazy these days. I had a guy I knew, he worked all his life, he's an older fella, and he invested a good bit of money in the stock market throughout the years in a 401k, and he'd already paid taxes on it, and he lost 20% of it. He withdrew it from the stock market, which was probably pretty smart, considering what's going on and everything. He withdraws it from the stock market, and then he has to pay taxes on it again. He's already paid taxes on it. He gave a lot to charities throughout the years, tried to help brother out. See your brother in the gutter, you try to pull him out. That's part of life. But anyway, that's not right to double tax somebody that lost 20% of their life savings. It's not right. Not right. You already paid taxes on it. We ain't gonna pay taxes on that again. That's not right. But anyway, render unto Caesar, right? But, our country was started by dumping Caesar's tea into the ocean and Boston Tea Party, the Boston Harbor and all that. But anyway, I'm not one of these overthrow the government type people, but I'm also not one to be crapped on, and I don't really like the 8th Amendment being violated. More than that, I really don't like the First Amendment. The first few amendments, I don't like them being violated. 8th, 16th, don't like them being violated, but they are. They are. A lot of corporations have slaves overseas, and a lot of them are getting in trouble, like Apple and Tony Hawk got in trouble because his clothing line was made by orphans in Indonesia or something crazy like that. That's not right. But anyway, that's part of life. I can't stop them from doing what they do, but I don't want to work for them either. I try to buy things that are made in America or are recycled. The only time I buy like a new computer or anything like that is if it's on a really good sale and there's a good warranty on it. Because, well, you know, Foxconn, the company that Apple was in trouble for and all that, you know, they had the people working too much overseas and everything. They make a lot of motherboards for all kinds of companies. And then Apple wasn't paying their taxes, and that's actually somewhat admirable, but in a way. Not really, but in a way. I wouldn't say it's admirable, but Uncle Sam needs to think about what they're doing. Because if you double tax a man who's paid into the system and has definitely done his share to help people throughout the years and was going to use that tax money to help people, but the government didn't even help him, that's not right. That's not right. So, you know, I ain't saying Apple's Robin Hood or anything like that, but I wouldn't buy their products anyway. I try not to buy Foxconn. Like I said, I use a lot of recycled stuff sometimes. I refurbish stuff. But anyway, you know, I buy New Balance. I try to get stuff that's made in America. Not that companies in America do you quite right anyway, but it helps. It helps. They pay you better here than they do overseas, that's for sure. That's for sure. I've heard about people making cents a day. American cents. And I know that's a lot of pesos, a lot of Venezuelan currency, but in some of those countries, I know in Venezuela, it takes like 2,400 of their dollars, whatever you want to call it. I forget what they call it. It costs that much to buy a candy bar. They go to work, and then they go home and try to produce their own food because it just does not meet their overhead, and it's getting that way here with the inflation and everything. We don't want runaway inflation. Government's got to spend some to get somewhere, but you can't keep spending money you don't have, or it's just paper. Anyway, not gonna be voting Tea Party this year. I don't think there's a decent candidate, third party or Republican Party. I was thinking about voting for the Green Party, but it's iffy. Their candidate makes some good points. Dr. Stein is intelligent. I'll give her that much. You know, I'm a little paranoid about all politicians. I'd be leery of all politicians. Anyway, but I know our senator here, he tries to help, but Mississippi's got some problems too. Anyway, I think I need to go take care of some things out in the yard and everything. I hope y'all have a good day.